This is a sample submission tutorial for the new version of the JEOL Delta software in Walkon mode. Always make sure to wipe down your sample tube before you begin. Take a spinner and make sure the middle is fully extended. Then insert your sample tube into the spinner. Take one of the depth gauges. Place it over the spinner in the sample tube and then push the sample tube down until it is touching the bottom of the depth gauge. Give the sample tube a twist to ensure it is touching the bottom. Use the arrow buttons on the sample holder to rotate it until an empty slot is available. Place the sample into the slot and make note of the number. After logging into the software, look for your slot number in the list. A slot with grayed out text has not yet finished its experiments, and so is not available to be edited. A slot with black text has finished its experiments, and so can be edited freely. Add a sample name, select the solvent from the list, and choose your method. Additional options are available from the button in the right of the method box. The number of scans you need is worth considering, as reducing it is the easiest way to reduce the length of the experiment. It is important that you select the right scheduling option for your experiment. If day is selected, your experiment will be added to the queue between 9 AM and 5 PM, while if night is selected, your sample will enter the queue between 5 PM and 9 AM. If your experiment is going to take longer than 20 minutes to run, it is considered good practice to schedule it for night. The estimated time for your experiment can be seen in the box on the right of the method. Once you are happy with your settings for the experiment, press the Submit Job button on the right. Once your job is completed, your experiment will automatically be removed from the list. Make sure to log out with the button on the top left whenever you leave the computer. After your experiment has been run, there are two main ways in which to get your results. The simplest way is navigating to the desktop and opening the NMR data folder. The spectra will be named with the sample name given, as well as the method. Make sure to take the spectrum with FT after the method name, as this is the Fourier transformed version. There is often a delay before the spectrum is viewable in the NMR data folder. If it isn't available there yet, open the JEOL Delta program. Go to View, Data Slate, File, Open, and the list can be seen. Again, it is important that the FT spectrum is selected. After removing your spinner from the sample holder, pull the sample out of the spinner and make sure that the middle is fully extended. Do not leave the spinner lying down, as this can cause it to get warped over time. Instead, return it to the styrofoam container once you found it.